finally time. We are going to dive into Fishing Lands game and show you everything about it. I've been enjoying this game since it first came out, and I'm excited to go ahead and show you everything about the game. I think you'll really enjoy it. I really think this game has the brightest future of any other game because it's so much fun to play. I can't get enough of it. I always want to play and get on, and it's just really cool. And it's also 3D, so you get to move around and everything. I really like that. You'll kind of see more. Let's go ahead and dive in on the computer so I can show you everything there is to know about it. Before we get started, as always, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a gamer, so keep that in mind and make sure you do your own research. I want to thank Fishing Lands for sponsoring this video. I've been a long-time player of this game, as you are about to see, because I got pretty good equipment, and I really think this can be the next big thing on Wax. We're doing a giveaway for 5 promo packs. We're going to give away 3 on YouTube and 2 on Twitter, so make sure you're following me at Kevinsmak on Twitter and just follow those instructions. Pretty easy to do, and this is a great way to go ahead and help you get started in the game. For YouTube, just do me a favor, put a comment why you want to play this game, and then on my Discord in the room Fishing Lands giveaway, just type your username on YouTube and your wallet address, and we will go ahead and pick some winners, and I will send them to you. As you see, I have them, so I will be able to send them to you directly. Awesome. So don't forget to enter. A lot of times people wonder about these projects, and lately projects have been going down and down and down. If you try to sell something the next day, it's cheaper. And while looking here, this does look a tad bit cheaper than 2 months ago. It doesn't really look much cheaper. So if we look at the prices here, we have one rod 1403, 115, 115.48. We look at my video from 2 months ago. Looking at 1533, 1638, and it's funny because these are the fish rods, and now it's the other way around. The steel rods are the cheaper ones. It's kind of funny how that works. If we fast forward to the rares, you can see here the rares start at $52. If we scroll down the rares, you can see rares start at $49.37. That is not a big difference at all. And then legendary, $185 and almost $400. And here they're at $215 and up. So you can kind of see the prices of the rods have not changed much. And let's take a look at the token real quick too. This is the token, and if you could see here, it did go down a bit, but it came back. They're always doing updates. They're always letting new people know about the project, and because of that, the token just seems to be going up. Now this is the higher one out of the two, and I'm actually selling some because I had extra, so I sold some of this to buy some of the other token to kind of even out so I can upgrade. So if I go into my favorites here and I go to the other token, this one's a little lower. We're looking at 0.159, still really good. You look very straight across. You're not seeing that other projects that dip down, And then there's the new token we can just quickly look on, and this is to make badges. And not a lot of info here because not a lot going on because people aren't really selling them, they're holding them. People are trying to buy them, but the best way to buy them is the chests. So with that said, let's go ahead and dive in. You can go single player, multiplayer. Usually I just go single, but we'll go multi. You're going to need a fishing person, and I got the boy. There's only one right now. There'll be more in the future. This is kind of how it is. I got an orange hat, which is amazing. And here you can go to a bunch of different things. You got the exchange, and then you can go to the shop over here. And in the shop, you can buy bait and fishers. Like I said, there's only a baby boy right now. Also, you can check out, there are contests all the time. And you go over here. This one's here, the Digger Master. So if we click here, you can see there are some people really pushing hard to win this contest. I did start, but then I had really bad luck, so I've decided not to push on this contest at this time, but I will watch. You can go other areas. You can click here, and this brings up like a quick menu. So say I want to go to part shop, I can click part shop, and it'll take me directly to the part shop. And I could do that same with land. But while we're at the part shop, let's take a quick look. we can look at my fishing gear here, and my cooldown is just ending. That's how crazy I am about this game. I wanted to make sure I don't miss much of a cooldown. So I do need to remove one of these. I think I'm going to do the fishing one. So I want to go ahead and turn my legendaries into a mythic. So I do have 2 of the fishing rods. I actually have 2 of both. But with the fishing rods, we're going to do that. So how we're going to do that is we're going to go into parts store, and we're going to go into legends, and the fish is the top 3. That one, the reason I'm going through and buying the fish one right now is because that token's been a slight bit higher than the other one, and I want to go ahead and, you know, maximize my profits. So we're going to go ahead and buy this here. And there are 3 tokens. There's 2 main tokens, which is fish and steel, and those are the 2 that go hand in hand for fishing here. If you fish for steel, you're going to have to heal the rod with regular fish. And if you fish for fish, you're going to have to heal it for steel. The cool thing about this game is you can be self-sufficient, which is great. So now we got those 3 parts, and I do recommend purchasing the token and then buying it in-game this way. It seems like it's a better price than you would get on the Atomic Hub. That's why if you go to Atomic Hub, you will see stuff not sell as fast, because most of the time it's cheaper to do it this way. So now I got those 3 parts. I can go into my inventory here, and I can go and choose parts, and it already knows that I can build this. So I'm going to go ahead and choose build, and successful. Great. So we're gonna go ahead and put those together, but first we gotta get to our fishing spot, because I don't want to miss that, because our fishing spot, you know, our time's pretty much up. So we're gonna go hit land. It's gonna take us directly to the land spot. And when land's available, this is kind of how you're going to choose. Like if you get your own land, you would choose which one you go on, and then you would be there. So I hope to get my own land one day and, you know, set up shop. So we're going to go ahead and join this one here. Sometimes it says failed, but it always bounces right back with connect. So don't worry about that. And we just want to go up to the spot here. And now we're in our area to fish. But before we do that, let's see what else is going on with this game. We do have a fishing pass bonus. So if you get a fishing pass, which you can get on Atomic Hub, these are $12.99. It looks like is the cheapest. This allows you to get bonus fish once a day. I would use it with your highest rarity rod when you go and fish. Let's show you how to fish before we go ahead and work on that tool that we created. Now there's an option here. You can go ahead and choose Fishing Helper, and what this allows you to do is you can purchase it. It costs 30 of each token for 7 days, which is really cheap. So you go ahead and just rent it, and it will go ahead and automatically fish up to 60 energy in one time. Fishing rod is 120 energy. When fishing, Helper is available. When the fishing's first time, you can use 60 energy. Then your fishing rod will be added to cooldown by 6 hours to fishing again. I think they messed an S there. So I do keep this on all the time because I do want to do 6 hours at a time. That way I only have to do it twice a day. You know, once, 6 hours later, a second time. So let's go ahead and open up our rods here. And now that you have that idea, this one's ready. Of course, I've been using it, so now I need to repair it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit repair. It's going to tell me how much it is. Now this is a steel rod, so this is going to cost regular fish to repair. So you can be self-sufficient by having both rods. I usually recommend try to get one a higher rarity. It kind of helps you progress a little quicker. And we can go and just confirm that. Go, and I will leave the sound on for this. And when I go ahead and fish, it's going to say, do you want to use your bonus? I don't, because steel is nice, but it's not the one that I'm prioritizing at the moment. So I'm going to hit cancel. And then you just hit the button, hold it down, and then let go. And there we go. We've fished successfully there. So now we all have 6 hours for that. You're going to notice not a whole lot came down. There's a reason for that. So how it works is we fished for 6 hours, but this here, your rewards are going to trickle in over the next 5-6 hours. So there's 4 remaining. Every hour you're going to go ahead and get a certain amount of token until you get the full amount. So it splits it up and it will automatically kind of drip down your token so you'll get all of it that's required. So now let's do the other one. This is the fish one. We're going to repair. This one I'll use the bonus and then I'll fish. Sometimes the sound's a little loud, so I want to be able to edit it so I won't talk during fishing. Always be quiet when fishing. There we go. And here's our pass. We got that. And then we're successful. We got a success bonus. And then there's a bonus for the badge we have, but we don't have that badge yet. So that gives you an idea. So now you might notice that in the bottom corner, something's blinking. Yes, we can click on here and it gives you the option to claim a pickaxe. So we can go ahead and claim this and we'll go ahead and hide that. Let's finish fishing and then we'll show you the pickaxe. So we got 2 more rods. However, I did want to go ahead and do more to that other one. So this one we're just going to repair because it's the steel one. And then let's fish. The game's very smooth. Don't notice many issues, so really good. You know, some games are a little buggy. This really isn't. And they do like a nice size update about every month. I am maxed out at level 30 because I've been playing like since the beginning. All right, great. So now we're going to go back into our fishing rods. There's one left. We want to repair this one. And now we're going to go ahead and unstake it. Go into our inventory here. And you can see we have 3 here. Well, 4, but we have 3 fish rods. So what we want to do is go to blends. And we want to take 3 of the fish and put it into the mythic. Now it also costs 1,800 tokens. We do have enough down here, so that will be good. Let's go ahead and blend that. Good. Now we can go and back out of there. Sometimes it takes a moment, but usually it's pretty quick. Yep, that was pretty quick. No editing there. So now we have a mythic, so we can go and wear this fish rod. And let's go ahead and fish with that one. Almost there. All right, great. So now we went and fished. And good. So now we've used all 4 of our rods. We won't be able to use them for 6 hours. Like I said, the reward will trickle in, so I will get more back from these 4 rods. And I also have 2 of these now, so I just need to buy 1 more and then I'll be able to upgrade this one too. So probably in a few days I'll be able to do that. You do need to have bait on your fishing rod to be able to fish. I do have it here. If I would run out, what I would do is just go in my inventory, go to bait, and then put the amount I want. Usually 100 I do at a time, that's max, and then I hit wear, and then it'll put it on my rod for me, and then I'm good for that time. So now something else we could do is go to ETC, and these are pickaxes, so we can actually mine. Let's move away from the water a bit, and we will mine over here. This is the contest that's currently going on. We'll go ahead and let's use this one here. Now my character cannot move because the pickaxe is being used. So you just say okay and go back. And now I can claim the reward if there is any after 10 minutes. So you can see my amazing pickaxe, which has a fish on the end of it. It is basically hitting bubbles up from the ground to go ahead and try to get us some rewards. What the rewards are is they're different pieces of badges. So if we go into our inventory and we go to badges, and then we'll go to build, this will give us a good general overview of everything. On the right hand side here is how many of each part I have. It seems like the lower parts, the 1, 2, and 3 are a little rarer. So like 1's really rare, then it's a little less, and so on. You can also purchase chests right here that give you what you need to make one badge. Of course, you also have to be lucky. I'm actually selling one, and I have one more in reserve. Plus, I think I have one more too. I bought a bunch. I kind of go crazy on this game because I really enjoy it. So I did make the bronze badge, and what the bronze badge does is it gives you a 70% success rate to craft it. 20% you'll fail, you'll lose one fragment, all of your tokens, and 10% fails, loses all your tokens and fragments. So I did craft one, and then after that I wanted to make a silver. So to do that, you go to silver, and it does require your bronze badge. Of course, it's going to require more tokens, and your success rate is less. And then after that, you can even go to gold, which requires more tokens, even a smaller success rate. And you kind of see how it goes. It's tough to do this. So first of all, how do you get these tokens to do this? Well, you need to buy those chests that I just showed you. If you don't have those chests, the only way to earn these tokens is by having one of these badges. So since I have this badge, I can claim 2 to 4 FCLS a day, which isn't a lot. And then I think it's 3 to 6, 5 to 10 as you go up. So I would be doing really good, but when I created my silver one, it broke. And when that happened, I had no badge then because my bronze badge also broke. So then I had to craft a new bronze badge, which I did. So now I'm using the pickaxes to try to get more materials, but the only thing I really want is what I have right here, which is called a blessing stone. The blessing stone you can use so you don't lose stuff if you lose. I only have one. They're super rare, and I want to save it from going to silver to gold, but I would like to get more. I don't know what I'm going to do with my chances of going from bronze to silver. We will see. I'll show you what the badges actually do. This is the bronze badge. Like I said, it gives you 2 to 4 FSLC every 24 hours. It gives you 3 additional slots. So originally you're allowed 4, and this will give you 3 more. So then you can have 7 items, and you have the 6-hour cycle. Then you have silver, which will give you 4 to 6 FSLC, 24-hour cooldown, fishing bonus of 1%. Slots 5, so you get 2 additional slots here, and it's still the 6-hour cooldown. And then finally, we have the gold, which gives you 6 to 10 FSLC every 24 hours, a 2% fishing bonus, 7 slots, which then you're at 11 altogether, and a 12-hour cycle. That means you can do all your fishing in one shot and be done with it for the next full day. The badges are made very nicely, and it's really hard to get this new token. That is a reason to try to get one of those chests before they're all gone, because as more people come in, they're going to buy those out. Not to mention, a lot of people aren't going to want to sell these tokens unless they don't want to make any more badges. But the higher the badge you have, the more token you make, and if you get the gold, then you can just sell those and make some money off of it. And then finally, they talk about the blessing stone. I pretty much told you, when players upgrade their badges, if fails, your item has a chance to be destroyed. Blessing stone will prevent your items from being destroyed. There is a calculator too. I can put that down below as well. This gives me my daily profits. Remember, I just got a mythic, but 356 wax is what I'm making a day. So currently on the calculator here, that would be $40. However, I'm reinvesting, I'm ramping up my tools. I honestly think this is going to be the next farmer's world as more people enter, because the updates continue. The game is smooth, it's fun, it's replayable. You get the urge to keep going. And because of that, I think it's going to be something that's going to be around for a long time. I'll leave this on the screen to give you an idea, but if you do look at like the mythics, you're not going to find any for sale. I don't think I've ever seen a mythic for sale. Legendaries, you'll find them here and there. This one doesn't have any for sale. This one has one, probably. I mean, maybe it has more, but... And then you have the rares and the commons. They're great, but a lot of times you can craft cheaper. So you want to pay attention to the crafting costs and do it that way. ROI is under a month, which is always good. Right now, it looks like it's 27, 24, 24, 24. I would try to get in on the rare level personally if I was doing it. If not, try to do a common rare. Like, for example, the ROI is not as good on steel right now, so maybe go common steel and rare fish. That would be a good combo to go ahead and get started with. And it doesn't cost a whole lot to get going. Really do enjoy this game. Did I say that before? So that is basically how badges work. And I really want to get to silver, but I am going to wait since I don't have more tools than I need. So for example, this gives 7 slots and I don't need more than 7 slots right now. I've decided to slow down on the badges and work towards getting tools. And when I have a bunch of mythics and I need more slots, then I will go ahead and go to the silver, because I'll also be producing this very quickly and I'll have a good amount of this saved up. So I should be able to go to silver and maybe go to gold. Hopefully by then I have some more blessing stones. Let's see how we're doing. We are still mining away. We are not done yet, so we'll give it another moment. Back to the inventory while he finishes up mining here. This is where the badge is equipped. So once you have the badge equipped, every 24 hours, you can go ahead and hit that for some tokens. But you'll notice a lot of this is customizable. More characters are going to be coming. They gave us a really small sneak peek of what is next, and I will share that with you. So there it is. It looks like we're going to be farming. So we look here, it says, plot for farmers. You should take care of the rice plant that you have planted. And yeah, I'm excited. So we'll be planting some stuff, some more stuff, bring more stuff into the game, make it even more versatile. They hit an update about every month or so. The main person on this game is really good at coding. I'll tell you that. He's very quick at fixing things. And it looks like we are ready to harvest. So I'm going to warn you, a lot of times I don't get anything good. You might not get anything. If you do, it'll pop up in the middle of the screen. If it pops up, we're hoping for the bigger one, which is a blessing stone. Let's see. What are we going to get? Oh, we got something. We got a bronze fragment too. Sometimes there could be more underneath them, but this time there's one. If you ever get stuck in mining, just hit claim and it'll bounce out for you. If you ever get stuck, you can hit respawn. I'll take you back. After you get back, you hit land and you'll go back to the main area. And then you can jump around and do whatever you want and explore the map. You can talk to people. Go in here and say hello. But there's only one person and I don't know where they are at the moment. Let's go through the woods. I'm not very good at this on this computer. Gotta take the hard route, right? So currently, if you're asking about the levels, levels do require certain things. So if they have a new feature that comes out, you might need to be like level 10 to use it. However, they usually do lower that after the new feature has been out for a while. For example, the pickaxes you couldn't use until you're like level 5 or 10, but then eventually they just kind of take that away. And you can use these pickaxes anywhere you want and keep trying. You know, you could use it right here. If you get too far out in the water, it will respawn you. And there's Joom. Hey, Joom. That is Fishing Lands. Let me know what you think down below. If you have any questions, you can hit me up in my Discord. I don't know many people playing this, and I don't understand why. I mean, the game has been around for a while, and it's still doing very well, especially the token itself. It continues to grow. I'm really surprised more people aren't in here. I'd love to talk to people about it, so feel free to jump into their Discord or my Discord. The links for both will be down below. And as for the ROI tool, I'll put that down there and everything you need. I really hope to see you in game, and thank you so much for the view.